A survey of Denver school principals shows what many students, parents, and teachers have been saying for several years. They believe the district policies on discipline and safety are making the schools more dangerous. Safety has been at the forefront ever since a student shot two deans at East High School. That student later killed himself off campus. This is video from that day in March. That student had a known history of violence and was on a plan that required him to be patted down every day. Your investigator, Katie Weiss, fought to obtain the new report, which the district did not want the public to see.
We first learned about this report in the summer, and we've been fighting to obtain it ever since because we feel that you deserve to know how Denver school principals really feel about the district's policies that they say put students at risk.
We're happy that it's been released. We think that it's important to let folks know how our leaders are feeling.
Moira Coogan is the head of the Denver School Leaders Association, the union for principals in Denver public schools. Her organization also called for this report to be made public this summer. It's a survey of principals' honest, unfiltered feelings about where they believe the district is falling short. In the report, principals say their hands are tied to hold students accountable when they commit dangerous crimes. For example, the report says if a student sexually assaults someone and robs them at knife point of up to $5,000, principals can't even request an expulsion hearing. And even when students engage in multiple violent actions, principals are blocked by the district from expelling them.
We really do believe that there should be a panel. We believe that there should be multiple people looking at some of our more severe behavior consequences for students to make sure that what we're doing is that we're addressing all of the needs of every student involved.
Principals say the lack of discipline against criminal students has caused other students to lose confidence in their school leaders and feel unsafe at school. Here's one example of that sentiment we found in our archives. Back in 2020, East High School students protested against the school, angry that school leaders were allowing boys accused of rape to come back to the classroom.
It is concerning to students when they think that their safety isn't the number one priority of all the folks involved.
Coogan feels revisions need to be made to the district's discipline matrix so school leaders can crack down on students committing crimes. A discipline matrix committee has been formed to evaluate how to rewrite the matrix, but it likely won't be until next spring before any substantial changes are made.
We do feel concerned that some of those extreme behaviors aren't addressed within the matrix.
Principals also said in the report that when a student is deemed a high-level threat, there's not support from the district to handle those kids. Then instead, the message is, quote, deal with it. Coogan says there has since been more training implemented for staff about those concerns, but more could be done, like evaluating options for better alternative or pathway schools for students who have more violent behaviors.
We still need to discuss what appropriate placements look like for students.
And every single principal said they wanted school resource officers back in DPS.
Our school leaders want to make sure that all students feel like they can come to school in a safe, welcoming, and warm environment.
Denver Public Schools tells us in a written statement that since this report was completed, it added school resource officers to 13 schools and dedicated $82 million to mental health resources. We're going to be putting this full report for you on our website, cbscolorado.com.